Welcome to your reading, Gemini. Gemini, we're going to look at your current energy and also see what's going on the upcoming weeks for you. This is timeless. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But I am setting the intention now that there's a message for everyone watching, no matter what your sign. So ancestors, guides, angels, Gemini have the highest vibrational frequency. What does Gemini need to know right now? What is going on with Gemini? Message for Gemini. Thank you for your clear and accurate, concise messages. Bottom of the deck energy, we have 10 of Pentacles reversed. So there could be some issues with family or money or like your legacy, some worry with abundance. But really, I'm seeing a lot of family here. So maybe there's some money being spent on family or issues with the family business or just worries about the foundations of your family right now. But let's see what the other cards say so we can get a better picture of what's going on. So for you right now, representing you, we have the Five of Swords. So perhaps there's some conflict going on with a family member, maybe even like an older sister or a sister or something. It doesn't have to be. That could be very specific for some of you. Just maybe someone treating someone unfairly, maybe being like a sore winner or a sore loser. Could go either way. It's like there's something that started off maybe as like a game or for fun, but ended up with some people with some hurt feelings. So you're feeling kind of defeated, like someone just did you dirty kind of thing right now. For your environment, we have the King of Swords. So despite the situation, maybe some conflict, some bullying, or some arguments going on, likely with family, but it could be with other people as well. This is a general reading. You're like taking the higher road and you're like, see ya, I'm not dealing with this like petty drama or anything right now. You're able to like look past emotions. King of Swords, you're thinking more logically. And with that lightning in the background, you're like a man or woman of action too. You're like, you're not letting something keep you down. So I really love that energy. And this is also you because your energy, because it's swords, are air signs. But this could also be you dealing with another air sign, but Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But it doesn't have to be. I feel like this is more you taking the higher road. And for more background information, we have the Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign right now. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And I'm just looking at this card right now. I'm like, they're just like eating their cookie, like totally fine. They've got all their Halloween candy, all the stuff they need, their toys. They're just like living like a warm fire. So yeah, I feel like there's been like some fighting, some bad stuff going on in your life, but you're like stepping away from it into more of a abundant energy, like just being satisfied with what you have. And like if someone's bothering you, you're kind of just like putting that energy away, like caging it away. You're like, you know what, I'm just gonna eat my cookie and sit by this fire and be comfortable. I'm not dealing with anything else anymore, you know, like I'm in charge of my emotions and my like everything. Like you're like taking charge. In the past, I feel like you held a lot of burdens. Well, I have some 10 energy. Yeah, there's something ending here that was like a big burden. You could have been like just taking a lot of responsibility or had a lot of responsibility and burdens related to your family or work or any situation really. And it's coming to the end of the road. Like this is the past. Like you were just holding everything, doing everything yourself. And then you were putting in all this effort into something and then someone like wasn't respecting you or something. So that's like, you're just putting that to an end. And it could be family, it could be something to do with work. But you're like just taking a break from that and like doing your own thing and doing what's good for you and nourishing for you. And for what you expect to happen, what's on your mind, we have the Eight of Wands reversed. So you might think that things might be a little chaotic. People won't really like what you're doing on your own. This could also be like a miscommunication of sorts. So I feel like if you are doing something different, you're separating yourself from someone or some people, or like maybe delegating responsibilities, and like just making actions that's best for you. And there's gonna be some people that might not be like happy about that. Like maybe you're setting boundaries. Maybe you were someone that never really had boundaries and now you're setting them. And the people that were breaking your boundaries to begin with are not happy that you're doing so, but it's okay. They're still like, you're still moving forward. This is like, I feel like you're just moving on, even though it might be a little chaotic and I have to deal with a little drama or something. Like, you're like, fine. You like just are able to put that to the side. So for what you fear, interesting, we have the Nine of Cups. There's something here with like, you might be really desiring something, like, but at the same time, it's like you're afraid that it'll actually work out or something. Like the Nine of Cups is like the wish fulfillment card. I also see this as someone being like alone too. Sometimes, like, you know, it could be like happy bachelor or bachelorette type energy. You might be afraid of being alone, separating yourself from whoever or whatever this energy or situation is. Interesting. And for what you want, we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I think you're ready to invest in a new beginning. This isn't like, it's not like you want to lose money. I think you're willing to invest in something new. You're ready for something brand new. No more drama, no more sadness, no more mean people, no more being taken advantage of. And you're willing to invest in yourself and into something that will make you feel better. But at the same time, you're like afraid of it too. For outside influences and energy, we have the Five of Pentacles. This is like a lack mentality going on. I feel like this empty house is really significant, standing out to me here. You might be feeling kind of alone, like no one's answering the door, no one's helping you out or something like that. The people around you could just be really lack mentality focused too, like always thinking about scarcity, always thinking about what they don't have, like really negative. And that could be the energy you're really trying to get away from right now. Yeah. They could just be fully focused on loss of money. And you're like okay with that. You'd rather spend money and get into a better situation, but like the energies around you are like, oh God, it's too expensive. Or like, we don't have enough for that. Or I don't know, just like always negative about it. Just feeling total lack, but you're like, you're fine. It's like you're okay with spending money to get away from that energy. For what happens next, we have the Six of Wands reversed. So I feel like, you're not being recognized for your efforts right now. You could be putting in a lot, kind of like being the champion, doing everything. Like, we already saw that. You're like holding all the weight in some situation, but like you're not getting recognized for it. People aren't really supporting you or cheering you on. That's too bad, but I feel like recognizing this is going to help you get into better situations and realize that there's better out there for you. And it's okay to be alone. It's better to be alone than be with people that treat you bad, And I love this. So for the outcome, we have the High Priestess. So you're going to be just fine. I feel like you're gaining some information. You have this knowledge, you have this information, this intelligence. You just have some inside scoop or something like that. I'm feeling like it's really going to help you out. Like you're feeling good about your decisions. It might be hard at first, just going through this, dealing with people, but like the High Priestess, like she knows what's up. Like I feel like you're like going through a situation actually where you like gave someone information, you gave someone your time, you gave did something like helping them out, but they like took advantage of it and they didn't really like treat you with respect. Like you gave them some hidden knowledge, you gave them your time, your resources, and they just like weren't giving you the credit for it and stuff. So now you're like keeping to yourself. You're not telling everyone your motives or what you're doing next anymore because you're like, you know what, F this. Like, I'm playing the cards in my favor now. I'm not letting everyone in on every step of my journey anymore because they're not, first of all, not even supporting me. And there's some energy here of them like deceiving you or going behind your back. Yeah, I really feel like you're like walking out the door here. Oh, it's like a window, but you're like leaving and taking action for yourself now. You're like, F that. Like, you've got the power in this reading. You definitely have the power, and it's not like, I don't really feel like you're sad. I feel like the people around you, the energy around you just is like, ugh. So you're like moving on to bigger and better things. Some of this lack mentality could have been something that you have internalized for a long time, and you're overcoming that. You might not have been giving yourself enough credit, enough love for all the hard work you do in life. You might not allow yourself to get the wishes you desire, to have the life you desire, the people around you desire. You might just keep like putting your wants and needs in the back burner. You're not like allowing yourself to be happy, but you're like, that's changing. You're now taking control of everything. You're overcoming this lack mentality and you're investing in yourself. You're realizing that you are worth it. You do deserve to have wish fulfillment. I don't know what, like, someone in your past made you feel like you didn't deserve things, or like if you did something, people just take from you or wouldn't recognize you, whatever. And that can happen. But like, I feel like a lot of this is you not giving yourself credit for all the hard work you do. You're not giving yourself credit for your amazing qualities. And you not like realizing that you can totally have a happy family and all the money in the world. Like, you know, you are worthy of it all. And I feel like you're going through this inner change right now of discovering that. And that's beautiful. Like, you're willing to invest in your future now. You're willing to give yourself credit for all the hard work you did, how smart you are. You can have like a comfy home. You don't need to have that like inner critic in your head anymore. Yes. Okay. What else for Gemini? Ooh. Focus on the positive. That just felt, yes. Oh my God. Yeah, it took me a like minute to get inside. Well, it sounds weird. Like, get inside your head, Gemini, to like see what this is about. Cause I'm like, I think this is, a lot of it is internal. But it could have been from past experiences that kind of programmed you to feel that way, you know, that you don't like think you don't deserve things. But you are now overcoming that, and your guides want you to focus on the positive. And we were talking about like that lack mentality, that scarcity mindset, thinking you don't deserve it. You don't, you know, it's time to really think about your positive attributes, practice gratitude every day. Think about the positive things in your life. Think about the positive attributes you have, all the good qualities you have. Love yourself. Focus on the positive. New moon in Sagittarius. This shift in perspective, Gemini, is going to bring in more money if that's what you're wanting. Like more like loving relationships, happier days, like so much good. And the whole message here is like focusing on the positive and investing in yourself and your wishes and knowing that you're worth it and giving yourself the recognition, like having like some self-care, self-love days, learning more about who you are and what you want. Because I feel like you just haven't let yourself even focus on what you want, you know? Now is the time. Oh, be proud of yourself. You guys are coming through now. Yeah, last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself. For real. You guys have done a lot in your life. I see you're strong. You've carried a lot of responsibilities. You've done a lot. You're smart. You're intelligent. I feel like you've accomplished a lot, but you just haven't let yourself celebrate your accomplishments. Be proud of yourself. Sorry, I feel like that was like yelling at you, like, be proud, but for real, Gemini. Oh, wow, these cards rarely come out. There's a few green ones in this. Wealth. You guys are deserving of wealth, deserving of abundance in all ways, and this is, your guides are coming through. Wealth is coming. Once you change this mindset, you can have anything. You can have it all, Gemini. You can have it all. Ooh, too many. We're going to take this one and that one. Deal. You will be playing a different role. Yes. Everything's going to change once you even think of yourself different. You're going to get out of any bad work environments, if that applies, bad relationship. You're going to be taking on the roles you want. You're going to be an abundant, wealthy person. Oh my God, my favorite card. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Gemini, yay! I love this energy for you. Yeah, life has been tough, but it doesn't have to be. Things are abundance, wealth, happiness, good relationships, positive wish fulfillment is yours once you change this perspective. And I feel like you're kind of in the beginning of this process of change. Oh my God, the 12th house, you're ending something. Okay, Mercury, 12th house, and Aquarius. Okay, with Aquarius, right away when I saw that as like a different perspective, like Aquarius sees things in a different way. And you're going to be seeing yourself in a different way. Maybe you guys have been going through a spiritual awakening or some, just like learning more about yourself. I kind of said that with the High Priestess, or that's coming. And you're really like just discovering, like you're peeling off layers of yourself that no longer serve you, that aren't, were programmed or whatever. You're like working through some inner stuff right now. And it's going to be so good. It's definitely difficult for a while, but things are going to be so much better. And with Mercury, like I feel like you're going to have better communication with other people. You're going to have better relationships with family and siblings. Actually, I brought that up in the beginning. For any of you that have that issue, like your neighborhood, like you're just going to have better communication overall. And starting with yourself, like communicating your true desires to yourself, letting yourself be different. Like you don't have to go with the grain, like what everyone else is doing. You're allowed to have different desires and different wants and all of that. And I feel like you're really discovering that, and you're wrapping up this old chapter of life. And your next one is going to be so amazing. The rest of your life is. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this resonated. I hope this is helpful. I am happy for you. I enjoyed doing this reading for you. I love you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you super soon. Bye, Gemini.